Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a basic mob spawner and how to set up several different automated features that will go along with it. There are many different models of mob spawners and some very advanced ones, which are really great later in the game, but the majority of what I'm building today can be done relatively early to mid-game. Most of it can be done very early game, so we're definitely going to start with that. If you find the video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. And most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be able to see all of my tutorials and videos as I post them. So I've already built the basic structure of the mob spawner. This is the design that I commonly use. It's kind of a three-pronged here, if you will. I build majority out of cobblestone because it's very early on, especially in Sky Factory 4, you'll have plenty of cobblestone. I like to do it with a basically 3x3 square in the center. On the bottom, I put redstone. You'll see why here in a little bit. I've left a couple openings. This isn't completed yet. I'm going to show you how to install most everything. I've just built the overall shape with cobblestone. Now, on the bottom square, or bottom spot here, I've used slabs. That way I can still see inside. Sometimes I find it useful to still be able to see what's going on inside the spawner, yet the slabs will still block light from coming in just as well as a full block will, so it will not inhibit mobs from spawning. Around the outside as well, I also put some slabs. That way I don't have to torch it all up, but mobs will not spawn on a half block slab like this. And then a ladder to get in and out. Even though I'm flying, the ladder is how I normally would build this if I'm in creative. Got some torches in there right now just till we get it up and going. So, several different components are going to be involved with this. The first thing that we're going to need are some mob fans, and we're going to need 3 for each one of our ends here. So basically 9. Mob fans, are stone slabs, iron ingots, and a block of redstone. You're going to need at least 9 of those for my design. The next, we're going to need an item collector. Need just one of those. And that's going to be 3 hoppers, 2 droppers, a lapis block, and 2 iron ingots. Next, we're going to use an experience pylon. Now, this is a little bit more advanced. You may not have all these components early on, but once you do have them, it's definitely something I recommend adding to your mob spawner. It's going to be a couple vines, a hopper, some lime dye, a fire charge, 2 nether brick, and a gold ingot. You'll just need one of those. There are a couple different types of spikes that you can use in your mob fan early on. A lot of times you're going to start with the iron spikes, and that's just 3 iron swords and a block of iron. But once you're able to get a little bit more material, once you're into diamond, I recommend diamond spikes, which are 3 diamond and 3 iron blocks. Now, the diamond spikes, they do need a redstone power source, which is why I have redstone blocks in the base of my mob spawner. So, let's go ahead and put all that together here. Alright, so first things first, we're going to finish building the bottom here. We're going to put up several different components. So we're going to finish putting our spikes in first. We've got a torch in here just so nothing spawned. We'll go ahead and kill that. And then when it comes to your spikes, if you're using iron spikes, you just set those right down. If you're using diamond spikes, again, you can just set those right down on the redstone. There we go. So you can combine the spikes, you can use several. The great part about the iron spikes is that they also count as player kills. So they'll give drops and items that will normally only drop if killed by a player, whereas the iron spikes do not. Both of them will drop experience though. So once you've got those in, you can close up. Well, I guess I'll grab that again. We can just go ahead and close up that entrance. Okay. Now, before you do that though, you are going to want to put in your item collector. Alright, so your item collector, you're going to do that first because the item collector will face you when you're setting it down. So when I drop this down, the circle is now facing me. It's facing inside. And you can increase the amount of space. I normally go to maximum. You can do the preview to see the entire space is inside of there, so the whole thing is being done. It does not need a power source per se. So let's go ahead and get those down there. And again, we'll close that up. Now, We're done with our spikes, so we'll get rid of those. We've already got our item collector down. So next, we're going to need some other components. Now, that experience pylon I like to set right here. By using an experience pylon, you right-click on it, as the mob spawner kills the mobs, it will store experience right here, which you can then remove to add to yourself, which is great when you're doing things like enchanting and stuff and you need some extra experience. So we'll just stockpile that up, or you can get bottles of experience if you want to get it out that way. So I usually set that there. That'll gather up everything. Now I'm also going to be using a couple things here, an item extraction cable. All right, and I'm going to use an item transfer node and a GPS. Now, if you're not sure how to use the item transfer node, I will link a video showing how to use it and set up wireless transfers at the end of this video. But we're going to take our GPS marker, we're going to shift right-click on a target chest, and I have this one over here. And then we're just going to go ahead and put that inside our wireless transfer node. Now, all of the items that are gathered in our item collector, in our mob spawner, will automatically be transferred into that chest. So I don't have to walk all the way over here and clean it out regularly. It's going to be automatically set up. So now I've got that closed up as well. So now no mobs can escape the bottom. Now we want to get the actual mob spawner working. So let's clear those out and grab the last few things we'll need, which is our mob fans, and you're going to need some levers. So we'll fly on up here. So mob fans are going to go inside on the bottom level of each one of our 3 ends here. And just like the item collector, the mob fan is always facing you when you drop it. So you want to be inside to do that. All right, so we're going to do that here. We'll drop 3 here. And we'll drop 3 here. So these fans will blow mobs that spawn into the hole, which will then fall down into the spikes and kill them. Once you've got all your fans in, you're going to want to break your torches, so that way mobs are going to be able to start popping out there. And then we're going to close up that hole. So now it's completely sealed. And as you can see by the red lines down there, that means that red means no light is getting into it and mobs will spawn. If you're not sure how to be able to see that view, F7 toggles that on and off. So now we're going to shift right-click a lever on each one of our mob fans, and then just right-click on them to turn them on. Now we're going to repeat that on all of our mob fans. Shift right-click, and then right-click to turn them on. And again. Now all 3 wings of our mob spawner, if you will, are going to spawn mobs, blow them into the hole. They will then fall down onto the spikes. The spikes will kill them, gathering their experience here in your experience pylon, and then transferring any items dropped by the mobs into this chest. And as you can see, I've already got 2 gunpowder. Looks like a creeper has fallen. You can see they're already in there dropping down. I've got 4 gunpowder. So of course the type of mobs that will spawn will depend on the biome that you are building that in. You can build several different mob spawners and have those items all transfer to the same chest using the wireless nodes. But the most important thing to remember is that your mob spawner has to be at least 30 blocks away from the original spawn point. If it's any closer, your mobs are not normally going to spawn, or if they do, they spawn at a lower rate. So you want to have it a little bit distance away, but again, so you don't have to run all the way over there and keep emptying out your item collector. Using the item transfer node is a great way of just gathering all of your items over here. As you can see, it's already working. Mobs are spawning, dropping, and dying, and we're already got a little bit of experience in our experience pylon. So we have automated mobs being killed, gathering of the items, and gathering experience, all in one easy setup. So that's it for this tutorial today. Hopefully you find this helpful. Definitely recommend at least getting the basic mob spawner built as quickly as possible in your Sky Factory 4 game, advancing to the more advanced spikes and adding the experience pylon as soon as you have the materials to do so. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of my tutorials, please be sure to put those down in the comments. Or if you have any recommendations for other tutorials you'd like to see in Sky Factory 4, be sure to throw them in there as well. I'm always looking for some new ideas. So that's going to do us for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day.